We've got breaking news here in the anime community. If you're a fan of Jujutsu Kaisen, you're not gonna believe what happened to the star character Gojo. We got chapter 2 of the new Boruto Shippuden, or it's called Boruto Two Blue Vortex, and we get to see that Boruto is ridiculously OP. We just finished the time skip in Boruto. It was a 3-year time skip, and Boruto comes back to the Leaf Village even though he's in exile, and my guy is so powerful that he thinks he literally just can't lose to anyone. And the Dragon Ball Super manga is finally getting close to the end of the Dragon Ball Super superhero arc with everybody fighting against Cell Max. I'm just happy that this little manga arc of the retelling of the movie is about to be over soon, but there was some cool scenes in there that I do want to talk about as well. But before I jump into all that breaking news, I want to let you guys know that we just released Volume 3 of Demon Rush. I will be doing a giveaway of a free signed issue of Demon Rush Volume 3. Stay to the end and I'll show you how to win. Okay, let's talk about the biggest, craziest news we've heard from a manga story in a while, and that is a big spoiler warning, by the way, guys. If you are an anime only JJK fan, probably skip to Boruto or Dragon Ball or whatever else you're here for. My boy Gojo got slaughtered. So this took everyone completely by surprise because everybody thought that Gojo was winning this super hype battle, the strongest sorcerer in history versus the strongest sorcerer of today. And it appeared for a few chapters that Gojo was really just taking the lead, but it turns out that he wasn't really doing that much, and he got cut in half and died. The big fan favorite character of the series was killed off. That's crazy to me. I wonder if he's gonna come back somehow. I feel like there's such huge repercussions to that. I mean, that he's basically the reason everybody was watching this show and reading it, and you just killed him. So I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. I know a lot of my friends and fans, they're just in complete shock that the author would kill off basically the main character of the story. So Sukuna used an ability to basically slice infinity. So even though Gojo was using his infinity technique, which allows him to distort space-time, Sukuna cut space-time in half, and subsequently Gojo died. A lot of people are calling this an ass pull because it appears that Sukuna literally just made up this technique on the spot to end the duel. And a lot of fans think that the author kind of wrote himself into a hole and this was the only way out of it. Okay, so let's go over to Boruto Two Blue Vortex, where we finished through the time skip and now we just jump straight into the action with Boruto facing off against Code. And Boruto is so insanely cocky that he thinks he could just erase Code like that. And this is the Code who has had his limiter removed and is supposed to be stronger than Jigen. Boruto thinks this guy is literally nothing to him, which, I mean, my God, how strong is Boruto right now? Jigen beat Naruto and Sasuke like it was nothing. Code is stronger than Jigen. Boruto is stronger than Code. The entire Leaf Village is fighting off against Code's army of these Jubi humanoid monsters. And even Kawaki is helping out. It seems like there's an infinite number of them. And then all of a sudden, Boruto just appears and slices one in half like it's nothing. And then he subsequently does some sword slashes and takes out the entire army in an instant. Now, for whatever reason, Boruto, we spend like half the chapter of Boruto just talking to Code and trying to convince him to leave. Like, when has that ever worked in any show ever? Where they're just like, hey, bad guy, I'll give you one more chance to pack up your stuff and get out of here. It doesn't work. Why are we spending the whole chapter? Like, Boruto just, if you want to make him raw and cool, like the coming in late and slicing up all these guys like it was nothing, that's cool, but then like he should just straight up try and kill Code. I don't know why he wants to give Code a chance. He says killing you is easy, so there's no point in you dying in vain, so why not just do one good act for the world? And like, okay, Naruto kind of did that too. He kind of transformed villains into good guys and stuff like that. Maybe Code becomes a good guy. Maybe Boruto perhaps also has that feature, but it seems like he kept trying and kept trying. Code's like, no, I'm gonna kill y'all right now. He's like, I'll give you my 17th chance to leave. He's like, no, I'm gonna kill you guys. So I don't know why we wasted so many pages on this. In my opinion, I felt like it really made Boruto's character feel kind of weak because he's hesitating. Like he's not just taking out Code with the opportunity right now. But in any case, it appears at the very last 2 pages of the chapter, he will take out Code. He's gonna try and kill Code with a brand new Rasengan technique, the Rasengan Uzuhiko. So we have absolutely no idea what this new Rasengan does. I'm sure it's absolutely ridiculously powerful. And this is apparently a kill move. Like he's gonna use this and take out Code. There's a lot of theories and speculation already over what this new Rasengan can be, but just by the word Uzuhiko, I believe that this is going to be some sort of like Neji barrier. Like imagine if he can activate the Rasengan around his entire body as a shield, and if you even get close to him to attack him in any way, you get sliced up into pieces. Kind of like a more powerful Susanoo in ultimate Rasengan defense. I think that's what this is going to be. Could be completely wrong, but it would make some sort of sense, especially considering as Boruto begins to charge it up, you start to see that energy kind of swirl around his body. So I think that's what it is, but if you guys have any other ideas, let me know in the comments below. Can't wait to see what happens in the next chapter. Wasn't like super fancy of a chapter, but I'm hyped that we're just getting into the fighting like automatically. We're not gonna get like 20 chapters of talking. So very cool stuff from Boruto, definitely gonna keep covering it. And finally, let's go to Dragon Ball Super. With chapter 97, Cell Max has been released, and now the Z Fighters are teaming up with the Gammas to try to take him out. Not really too much anything different or really that interesting from the movie, with the exception of Toyotaro's art definitely standing out here and there. We got all the same cool combination attacks and retaliation from Cell. As fighters get decimated left and right, Goten and Trunks finally fuse into fat Gotenks. Meanwhile, Piccolo and Gohan join in, and everybody attacks Cell Max's weak spot, the gem on the top of his head. Obviously that doesn't do much, and he roars with explosive power, nuking the entire area before Gamma 2 is about to do his valiant, heroic sacrifice attack, which was probably one of the best parts of the movie, that and Gohan. Yeah, I feel like we probably got like 2 or 3 more months of this. So what I think is gonna happen with Dragon Ball, and they've done this before, is they save the new arc for Jump Festa. We usually get a chapter that kind of like leads us into the new arc and gives us a lot of questions, and then we have Jump Festa, there'll be some interviews, and they'll talk about that new arc. Toriyama and Toyotaro will give some words, and that kind of makes sense because right now we're in September, so that means that this arc more likely it will end in December. Around the time that this arc ends is going to be around the exact same time we're going to have Jump Festa 2023, and we'll probably get the trailer teaser announcement for the new arc. We could also be getting that at New York Comic Con coming up in just about 20 days or so. There's some mysterious new trailer coming out for Dragon Ball. Could be a new anime, hopefully, but don't get your hopes up because you can't with Toei Animation. Could be a new movie. Most likely it's Tenkaichi 4, like a trailer for the new video game or something like that. One Punch Man chapter also came out today, so I'll be reviewing that in a separate video tomorrow. Be on the lookout for that one. And if you want to win a copy of Demon Rush Volume 3 or any of the volumes, all you have to do is have purchased at least one item from my store at shop.demonrush.com before. Send me an email at mastar@demonrush.com. Tell me what you ordered, your name, and which volume you would like, and I will pick 3 of you lucky winners over the next 3 videos. Hope you guys win, and I will see you tomorrow for the One Punch Man video.